Divas. Shalom. Assalamualaikum. Good day, grade 8 students. It's another day of fun and physical learning. I'm Sir Alvin from Valenzuela National High School, your music teacher, and I will guide you in our music lesson for today. Take a seat and we'll be going to an endless musical and magical ride. Feel the cosmic rhythms, enchanting melodies, and marvelous lyrics of song from the earliest periods to the contemporary music worldwide. What are you waiting for? Let's tune in together. Before we start, let us first be reminded once again with the protocols to follow during the live streaming class. Number 1, respect everyone. Number 2, no hate speech. Number 3, be guided with the anti-cyberbullying law. Number 4, no promotion of products or items. Number 5, use appropriate words in giving suggestions, comments, and queries. And number 6, after the FB live streaming, attend discussion class in the FB Messenger classroom with the subject teacher. I hope everyone will be guided by the protocols for us to maintain the orderliness during our session. So, allow me to give the most essential learning competencies that you are about to develop in our discussion. Number 1, listen perceptively to music of South Asia and the Middle East. Number 2, analyzes musical elements of selected songs and instrumental pieces heard and performed. Number 3, evaluates music and music performances using guided rubrics applying knowledge of musical elements and style. As we finish the second quarter music, did you enjoy the music of East Asia? You learned the different instrumental and vocal music of China, Japan, and Korea. Time to travel again. Let us experience how music is performed in South Asia and the Middle East countries. This lesson, you will learn things about the vocal and instrumental music. You will also get a glimpse of their cultural context, social functions, and performance style in their musical composition. Alright students, let's have a short game. 4 picks, 1 word. Your goal is to identify the word from the set of letters provided to you. Use the pictures as your clue. You have 10 seconds to key in your answer in our comment box after the word go. Again, just to remind everyone to please be mindful and avoid unnecessary comments in our comment box. Let's have item number 1. Go. Very good. The answer is India. Item number 2. Go. You got it right. It's Pakistan. And the last item, number 3. Go. You're great. The answer is Israel. Now, let's start our little tour in South and Middle East Asia. It's very important for you to learn the historical background and basic concept that you will need as we go on our discussion. Music has always been viewed as a universal language. In the vast region of Asia, religious music has been a common ground in uniting people with different languages, cultures, and norms. Hop on as we jump on all together to the musical wonders of South and Middle East Asian culture. You will notice that our music is very similar to that of our neighbors. In this lesson, you will find different activities where you can learn and show your understanding of the basic concepts and principles of South and the Middle East Asian music. Our discussion will focus on the vocal music of South and Middle East Asian countries, particularly in India, Pakistan, and Israel. Our first destination, India. Shav Divas. India, or in Hindi is Bharat, officially the Republic of India or Bharat Gamaraja. India is a country in South Asia. It is the second most populous country, the second largest country by land area, and the most populous democracy in the world. New Delhi is the capital of it. Its music is as vast as its geographic location and as large as its demographic population. The music of India reflects different aspects of Asian culture through its timbre, rhythm, melody, texture, form, and style. In general, Indian music remains fundamental to the lives of the people of India as a source of spiritual inspiration, cultural expression, and entertainment. India's classical music tradition includes Carnatic and Hindustani music, which have developed over the centuries. Music of India also includes several types of pop and popular music. One aspect of vocal music uses melismatic singing with nasal vocal quality. So, when we compare with the Philippine music, which uses melismatic singing, is only used in chanting epics and the Passion. Singing based on the set of pitches was popular even during the Vedic times. The Samagana style of singing developed into a strong and diverse tradition over several centuries, becoming an established part of contemporary tradition in India. The hymns in Samaveda, a sacred text, were sung as Samagana and not chanted. Samaveda is the third and fourth Vedas of Hinduism, but ranked next to Rig Veda in terms of exactity and liturgical importance. Rig Veda is also sung in Samagana traditional singing style because of its liturgical importance. Rig Veda is counted as first among the four canonical sacred texts of Hinduism known as Vedas. Rig Veda is an ancient Indian sacred collection of Vedic Sanskrit hymns. Some of its verses are still recited as Hindu prayers at religious functions and other occasions. Indian music can be classified into two, which are Hindustani and Carnatic music. Carnatic music refers to the music from South India. It is directed to a Hindu god, which is why it's called temple music. Unlike Hindustani music, Carnatic music is unified where schools are based on the same ragas, the same solo instruments or the veena, flute, violin, and the same rhythm instruments such as mridangam and gatang. Music pieces are mainly set for the voice and with lyrics. Compositions called kriti are devotional songs. The second is Hindustani music. It goes back to Vedic period, times around 1000 BC. Further developed in the 13th and 14th century AD with Persian influences and from existing religious and folk music. Influenced by ancient Hindu and musical traditions, historical Vedic religion, Vedic philosophy, native Indian sounds, and enriched by the Persian performance practices of the Mughal era. Its nasal singing is observed in their vocal music. In North India, the most common style of singing is called kyal, a word which means imaginations. Next on our list is Pakistan. Assalamualaikum. Pakistan, officially the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, is a country in South Asia. It is the world's fifth most populous country with a population exceeding 212.2 million. It has the world's second largest Muslim population. Central Asian music encompasses encompasses numerous different musical styles originating from a large number of sources. Though Pakistan is part of South Asia, its western part is considered as an extension of Central Asia. Pakistan is known for its unique vocals. The distinctive Pakistani sound was formed with multiple influences, not only from various parts of South Asia, but it also includes diverse elements from Central Asia, Persia, Turkey, and the Arab world. Pakistan is known for its two vocal styles unique, the Ghazal and Qawwali. The Ghazal is a traditional expression of love, separation, and loneliness. It tells about both the pain of loss of the lover and the beauty of love in spite of that pain. Its structural requirements are more strict than those of most poetic forms traditionally written in English. It is considered by many to be one of the principal poetic forms in the Persian civilization. It can be sung by both men and women. The second one is Qawwali, the devotional music of Christian order. A vibrant musical tradition that stretches back more than 700 years. Originally performed mainly at Sufi shrines throughout the subcontinent and gained mainstream popularity. And now for our last destination of our tour, let's have Israel. Shalom. Israel, officially known as the State of Israel, is a country in Western Asia located at the southeastern shore of the Mediterranean Sea and the northern shore of the Red Sea. Israel's economic and technological center is Tel Aviv, while its seat of government and proclaimed capital is Jerusalem, although international recognition of the state's sovereignty over Jerusalem is limited. In general, the music of West Asia is modal. Harmony is not emphasized but rather includes salient features such as a melodic complexity and ornamentation. It includes one-chord tones and rigorous rhythmic development. West Asian music is commonly used during communal worship in mosque, synagogue, and church. Live passage events like weddings, bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs, and anniversaries. Entertainment is also considered such as belly dancing and folk dancing. Israeli singers have a distinctive vocal style. They sing with the guttural and throaty enunciation. There are two divisions of Jewish music, the devotional and secular. The first one is devotional. It's almost entirely vocal. It is featured during Sabbath and other holy days. The art of Hazan, a leader prayer in synagogue, has always been evident in the culture. Shofar is a special call to prayer and repentance. It is sounded on the high holidays, the Jewish New Year, and the Day of Atonement. The second one is secular. Instruments and voices are used. It is played during live passage events. The context lies outside the religious domain. Very rhythmic and have popular and romantic text. Welcome back to our land, Philippines. Wow! It looks like most of the countries in South and Middle East Asia have a lot of similarities in their music. Their musical influences are similar to one another as well. Isn't it amazing? It is time to experience South and Middle East Asian music. Some musical ensembles in East Asia have singers performing with them. Now, I would like you to listen to the following songs. We're going to listen first to this recorded song sung by an amazing and talented head teacher of San Francisco Memorial High School, Sir J.R. Santos. You will just listen to the songs and later I will give you enough time to practice singing it to yourself. Are you ready? Let's start.
Sungali gali gali sungali gali 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 Eccelut Sleman Abuda Leman Eccelut Sleman Abuda Leman Eccelut Sungali gali gali sungali gali 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 Eccelut Sleman Abuda Leman Eccelut Sleman Abuda Leman Eccelut Sungali gali gali sungali gali 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 sungali gali gali
Song number 1 is Zungali Gali. It's a traditional Hebrew song relating to the formation of the State of Israel, originating sometime around its creation. The song's main verse goes, Zungali Gali, Zungali Gali. It was originally written in Hebrew and translated in English.
Onay mataray umiyay nadide Enay nadiyayen uyi natanin Unay naduban unarutubeli Nanay naduban tanantan diyanin Onay mataray umiyay nadide Yenay nadiyayen uyi natanin Unay naduban unarutubeli Nanay naduban tanantan diyanin
Song number 2. India's music and religion are connected because sound, in its endless possibilities, is essential in Indian religious thought. Hindus use music in their ritual and worship. Now, that you heard the recorded music of these songs from India and Israel, it will be played again. This time, I would like you to sing along. Are you ready? Let's start.
Sungali gali gali sungali gali 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 Eccelut Sleman Abuda Leman Echalut Sleman Abuda Abuda Leman Echalut Sungali gali gali sungali gali 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 Echalut Sleman Abuda Abuda Leman Echalut Sleman Abuda Abuda Leman Echalut Sungali gali gali sungali gali 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 sungali gali gali sungali Onay mataray umiyay na dide Enay na diyayen uyi na tanin Unay na duman unarul tubeli Naduban kanan taniyane Onay mataray umiyay na dide Yenay nadiyayen uyi natane Unay naduman unarul tubeli Nanay naduban tanan taniyane
Now it's time to express yourself. On an awesome paper, make a creative illustration that best describes their music, culture, and beliefs. Submit it to your subject teacher. Let's have an activity. Please get your pen and paper. On a sheet of paper, write the letter of the best answer. Are you ready? Let's start. Number 1. What are the two main traditions of classical Indian music? A. Ghazals and Qawwali. B. Carnatic and Hindustani. Letter C. Rig Veda and Vedic Sanskrit. Letter D. Devotional and secular. Number 2. A Pakistani vocal style of singing that traditionally expresses love, separation, and loneliness. It tells about both the pain of loss of the lover and the beauty of love in spite of that pain. A. Qawwali. B. Punjabi. C. Ghazal. D. Ragas. Number 3. A music that has distinctive vocal style of singing with guttural and throaty enunciation. A. Indian music. B. Israeli music. C. Pakistani music. D. Arabic music. Number 4. A style of singing developed with a strong and diverse tradition over several centuries, becoming an established part of contemporary tradition in India. A. Melismatic. B. Rigveda. C. Khyal. D. Samagana. Number 5. Music is generally modal wherein harmony is not emphasized. A. Asian music, B. South Asian music, C. Southeast Asian music, D. Middle Eastern Asian music. Now let's check your answers. For number 1, it's letter B, Carnatic and Hindustani music. Number 2, letter C, Dasal. Number 3, Israeli music. Number 4, letter D, Samagana. And number 5, letter D, Middle Eastern Asian music. Click the heart react button if you got all correct answers, but if not, that's okay. We will try again in our follow-up discussion. For your task, you will choose one song from South and Middle East Asian music. Sing it and record it through video using your cell phone. It can be a cappella or with accompaniment, live or cam. You may perform a soloist or invite your family member to perform with you. These are the rubrics for your activity or performance task. Number 1, correct pitch and expression. 2, intonation or diction. 3, tempo or timing. And last, number 4 is dynamics. And that's it all for today's lesson, grade 8 students. Thank you for tuning into Valenzuela Live. Once again, this is Sir Alvin, your music teacher, giving a saying from Buddha: use your voice for kindness, your ears for compassion, your hands for charity, your mind for truth, and your heart for love. Stay safe, everyone. Have a good day. See you on the next one.